You fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. Ladies and gentlemen, how does this picture make you feel? Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Madam Bernadette and my fellow friends. My name is Siti Hafiza binti Zulkarnain and my topic is child abuse within our society. Sexually abused children are typically inclined not to disclose their experiences due to feeling of guilt and shame, bonds of experiences upon perpetrators, and their inability to understand the sexual meaning behind the abuse. Evidence shows that most of these cases that happens to the victims happens in schools, homes, families, hospital, and alternative child care centers. It is important to be able to identify the abuser's wrongful acts and report them to the authorities to stop them from further harm the victims or other potential victims. Now, let's move on to see who is behind this violence. Finding out the person behind the violence is very tough. Sometimes it takes a tragedy involving life and death situation. Other times, those who are concerned may see changes within the victim. We should also be aware of these groups of people who may abuse the children, such as the caretakers, neighbors, teachers, parents, partner, and also acquaintance of family. Now, as you can see, this graph shows the number of child abuse cases in 2008 to 2013 in Malaysia. The highest case reported was in 2013 with 3,841 cases. There was a steady increase in the number of cases in 2010 to 2012. However, only 10 new cases were reported in 2013, which is 3,841 compared to 3,831 cases in 2012. It is not something new to know the reality behind this abuse that are going on in our society. In 2011, parents were identified as the culprits of 1,520 cases. As displayed in this chart are the types of abuse that are going around in Malaysia from 2010 to 2013. The highest recorded number of cases amounted to 4,119 cases. Most types of child abuse cases are others, while the least types reported are sexual abuse. The types are divided into three categories, namely sexual abuse, physical abuse, and others. Young children are more at risk of physical abuse, whereas the highest rates for sexual abuse are those who have reached adolescence or puberty. Boys suffers from physical abuse, while girls suffers more from sexual abuse, neglect, and forced into prostitution. Now, the possible factors of this abuse may be due to raised by single or very young parents, household overcrowding or the presence of violent relationship in the home, unrealistic expectation of the child's development, financial problems, and drug and addiction. Now that you know about the abusers and how they abuse the children, let us look at the effects that will bring to the victim. Child abuse and neglect can result in short-term or long-term effect, and this may be slows brain development, damage child ability to form trusting relationship with their parents or family, or see the world as an unstable, dangerous, and scary place to live in. And in some cases, this abuse may lead to fatality. To conclude, the number of cases for child abuse keeps increasing each year, yet many of these cases are still unreported to this day. There are some ways we as the society can participate to lessen the waste. The first thing we can do is to change social norms to support parents and positive parenting. One of the approaches we can participate is public engagement and education campaigns. Government can also enforce legislative approaches to reduce corporal punishment. Despite the impossibility to eradicate cases of child abuse, we should try to identify and report to the perpetrators who can give further damage and harm to the victims. Thank you.